How you doing, Colorado Lookout? How you doing, Mike? Somebody say snack bar? We're at 1327 West 84th Avenue, which is Federal Heights. We're just east of the King Soopers. That's at Pecos and 84th. That's the parking lot up there, by the way, for King Soopers, right up there. So we're right next to it. From what I could make out on the radio, there's been at least 2 that were shot. One self-transported to the hospital. Second one did not self-transport. I don't know if there's any others yet. I haven't been able to talk to anybody. I don't know the condition of any of them, but it didn't sound good for the first one. The one that didn't self-transport. So I can't confirm their condition at this point. No officer has even come over this way at all. Tape's right there. I could move a little bit closer if I wanted to, but there ain't no reason to. So they've been up there talking for quite a while now. I took stringer footage and uploaded it already. How you doing, Dizzy? But Federal Heights, you guys know how small they are. They had to bring in deputies from Adams County to even do anything with the scene. There's a grand total of 1 Federal Heights patrol car here. There is 4 Adams County deputy cars here. 2 of them are on perimeter that I know of. And of course, they don't have a CSI to investigate it. A unit, CSI unit. And they're probably going to bring in Adams counties, but that isn't guaranteed. Could be Thornton, could be Westminster, or it could be Adams County. But they don't have the manpower to do it themselves. They do in Cook County audits. So since they can't handle the scene, makes it interesting anyway that, you know, they have this stuff going on in their city and they can't even handle it because their police force is too small. I don't know, Dizzy. I have no idea if it was a domestic. I don't think it was, though. They were probably having a party at the house up there. So, with at least 2 wounded, unknown condition on either of them, I would guess that it was more than domestic. Where does this water keep coming from? Hang on a second, I gotta go find where this water is coming from. Alright, this is weird as hell. I think water from these apartments gets dumped out here onto the well, you can call it a street, but it's a parking lot. I keep hearing this water getting dumped. I'm like, where is that coming from? Don't make no sense where this water's coming from. There must be something down there in the rocks that they're standing near. 84th Avenue, just a little bit east of Pecos Street. That's the King Soopers parking lot that I'm pointing the camera at. That's above them. Sits above. So we're about what, 2 blocks, 3 blocks east of Pecos, somewhere in there. 1, 2, yeah, make it about 3 blocks. I'm not going to stick around out here too late tonight, I don't think. I wanted to let you guys know where I was at, out here working. It's a good drive down here, but when it's a bigger call, I'll show up to them. Have no fear you're here? Okay. Alright, Mad Matt. I was at home trying to work on my investigative piece on the Denver thing when I heard this come over the radio. I said I don't think it was too well for the first person, because I think they had said that they were attempting CPR on the radio. So that doesn't sound too good of a deal, but I can't confirm that it was these guys talking at the moment. So I wasn't staring at the radio and all that. Yeah, they are. So I was wondering if there's something on the rocks down there, like shell casings or something. They're guarding the casings or something. I have no idea. Or they just don't want to lose where they're at. They don't have nothing to mark them with. Oh, he's moving. So they're no longer mesmerized by the rocks. The guy sure is animated while talking on the phone, ain't he? Talks with his hands. They were trying to get officers from neighboring cities to come. So there was more going on around this neighborhood than just this, apparently. But that I can't confirm either. Because I couldn't hear what he had said. Even I replayed the radio call, but I couldn't make it out what he was saying for some reason. They were talking like real quiet or something. Even turning up the radio didn't help figure out what he was saying exactly. All I know is they wanted any available units from surrounding area here, which would be Thornton and Westminster and Adams County, to come and help them with this. This must be a detective. Maybe.
How you doing?
Alright, how you doing?
Great.
And he's got a badge on the front of him. He's in plain clothes. He came from home. He's wearing a badge up on the front shirt. And he drives a real piece of junk. I don't look like no city car or anything they'd issue from the city.
Medic 63, engine 63, injured party, East 120th Avenue, and Clive Ford, on channel, North Metro on Say. Medic 63, engine 63.
Let's see what this guy's gonna do.
120th Avenue, and Clive Ford, on channel, North Metro on Say.
Probably gonna go upstairs. You'd think they'd have everybody out of that apartment. You know, if that took place inside there. So it might not have taken place inside. Might have taken place out here on the sidewalk area. And near them rocks. Yeah, we got a police officer to my left searching the trash dumpster area here. One right here in the trash dumpster. Couple of them over there searching. Looks like Adams County deputies. So maybe they're looking for dumped weapons or something. But they're walking around looking. The one on the left's definitely Adams County.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, thank you.
So both of them are sheriff deputies. They're out here looking for evidence. Those are the guys that were on the other side in the parking lot up above, walking around with flashlights. Looks like they're looking for bullet holes and casings and all that. So it must have happened out here, outside, and not inside. Otherwise they would have had everybody inside, outside of the apartment, and had them isolated away from it to preserve any evidence in it, so it didn't happen in the apartment up there. If you can call them apartments, it might be considered townhomes here.
Possibly related to the disturbance that occurred earlier. Our car window was broken within the last hour. Nothing was told.
That call that just came over the radio, did you guys hear it?
Copy en route 420.
That was 895 South Cooner Road. That's a McDonald's right in front of the place I always stop. Somebody just had their window on their vehicle broken out there in the last hour. Which doesn't happen a whole lot up there in Brighton, so. These guys are going to tromp around and look for bullet holes and casings and yeah, it wasn't a police car that was broken into. No. We got some more parked out there on 84th now, coming this way. So more officers are finally arriving. Maybe they'll get it investigated. I'm surprised that they don't have this in a wider area blocked off. Yes, this is Colorado. Oh, another police car pulling in. Let's see who this one is. This is a Federal Heights officer pulling in. So now they have 2 units from Federal Heights and the one out in the streets, probably a sheriff.
Good morning, Will.
Good morning. This guy probably got woke up to come in. How you doing, Wildlife Wanda? How you doing, Robert? And they're just now getting people rounded up to
90 South 18th Avenue, Building A, Adam Apartment 306. RP 20 sold autistic friend locked RP out of the apartment and won't let him back in. RP has the party's medications. We have fire en route as well.
Somebody got locked out. Somebody must have been drinking. Somebody must have been in an argument. And that's up in Brighton, by the way. Brighton's busy. So they got a broken window, and now they got somebody locked out of the house where his medication is. Of course, that's always just an excuse. Say, my medication's in there. Yeah, right. It's what time in the morning? They could be sleeping. There's a victim coming. I'm going to turn the camera.
Is the officers?
The officers are all standing there. You're going to have to ask them before you cross that line.
Yeah, it's because that's my sister. My sister got shot. I don't know where she's at.
Okay, give us a minute. We'll be right with you, okay?
Alright, one of them, this lady here saying it's her sister that got shot, so I'm not going to put her on camera though.
Go ahead. David Adam Henry Mary W. Robert Still David Victor Ocean Aura Birch Point 98 111 of 98.
Well, the officer did confirm there's multiple people that have been shot. I just don't know how many yet. I don't think they want to release that information yet. Otherwise, they would have said that to the lady, how many were shot. They just said multiple people. I know of 2. That doesn't mean there isn't more. With one self-transporting and one that didn't, makes 2, and I don't know how many more.
Been a while since we seen Mr. Ghost Rider around.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, can you tell me how many victims by chance at this point?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I came over to let the girl know where one of them was transported.
Yeah.
I didn't get the full details. I'm just going to take a post.
Okay, thanks. So he says he doesn't have the full details. My bet right now, because he just said that where that one was transported, I'm gonna guess we're talking at least 3 now, but I still can't confirm it. I can only confirm 2 for sure, to be positive, because I know one self-transported, and there did say, one was transported, but I'm thinking there was more. I don't think anybody is gonna release details real quick on it. And he's kind of avoiding the camera. Well, the door to the apartment's closed up almost all the way, and all the police moved to around the other side. So let's move over here, see if we can spot what the police are up to. They're probably just searching for casings and whatnot over here. They do have it blocked over here as well. The sergeant there. We didn't go to that car. Alright. I see some flashlights over here. So they're over here searching as well. So maybe it happened on the backside over there. There were the rocks over there, so they could have been standing out there about where them rocks were when all this went down. Let's see if I can get anything from 84th over here. And here's the sergeant right here. Maybe he'll tell me. Hey, Sergeant. Sergeant.
How you doing? sir?
All right, how you doing?
Doing okay.
Can you tell me how many victims at this point?
As of right now, we believe that there's 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, he's saying 2. Snagging on the damn limbs hanging out the street here. So that's Pecos there. And 1, 2, and block number 3. So I was right about 3 blocks. Let's see if we can get something from this end. They got part of this parking lot blocked off. Alright, here we are. So they're down here searching this area. Shooters probably ran this ways or something to go up to this parking lot, or who knows. But they're over here looking. So at this point, they know of 2 people. And one had self-transported, so. Blood drop. They're going to expand their scene.
So they were either getting the hell out of Dodge and they parked up here. There's some drunk dude that's sleeping in his car up here. He said he heard it, but he didn't see any cars. He didn't notice anything. Let's show him up over here now. So,
They're going to look for evidence up here. Well, I'm back. As hard as that was trying to reconnect, I almost had to say I was stingrayed. There was no reason for me to lose that connection. So I think I got stingrayed, so I just left. There wasn't nothing else to gather there on the scene. Anyways. Lost most of the audience, unfortunately, while I was trying to reconnect. But I noticed that my jacket battery is dead, so I can't keep warm with it. charge it. And it's just a little bit chilly out. I wasn't entirely dressed for the occasion.
Copy, code 4, just trying to get in 440.
So we'll head back up north. I don't think it was a coincidence that I lost connection there. And it wouldn't reconnect until I left the area. Of course, probably by the time I get back up towards Brighton area where they were busy, they're not going to be busy anymore. You guys know how it is. I don't see anything else going on down Pecos here right now. Of course, it is pretty late. Come on, light. Jeez. It's a whole lot of red light for nobody. And yes, you're going to get some wobbling there. I need a new phone holder. So there ain't a whole lot I can do about the phone wobbling at this point. So I just need a whole new holder. It ain't gonna fall apart like this cheap one I bought from Walmart, although it did last for a good while. Come on. There we go. With gas prices being this high, I can't even drive around. And look for things to record a whole lot. Bigger scenes like this, I might be able to make some money from Stringer. Sometimes, if it's close enough, it's worth the effort to go to the scene and record it and upload it. Since it's mostly highway, it isn't as bad either. I don't know if you guys are even talking. I don't know if my chat went away or what. Somebody say something. Let me know you're there. Because I disconnected for so long, I might have screwed up the stream where I can't see what you guys are saying. I think that's what had happened. So I'm still not seeing anything. So I'm gonna guess that's what happened. It screwed up the stream. Last thing I see is where Dizzy said, hello to Cybertron. That was it. Let me try switching from live chat to talk chat. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely talking, and I'm not picking it up. It's all screwed up. Do I still talk to cut the plastic? Yes, I do. I talked with him just the other day. Can't go through all these messages going down the road though. Oh, I think the chat returned. Still 14 here. That's a new one, so I think it picked it up. Might have straightened it out by changing the chat mode, maybe. It's hard to say. It's still too early to say that it's fixed. Probably not, though. But standing in front of the deputy's car, and then it went to reconnect and just spun until I left and started going down Pecos Street. So I definitely have the feeling that a stingray was used to knock me offline. But I can't even confirm that. You guys know that. There was no reason for it to disconnect like that. I had to drive multiple blocks away before it reconnect. Let's see if there's new ones. I'll switch it back to live chat. No new chats. So there's a new one. Okay, it's fixed now. Alright, I can see you talking now. So that fixed itself. That's a good thing. I just missed a bunch of chat though in between. Trying to work out a way to do my report for the getting sleepy. Yeah, can't blame you. It's late. My gaming headset wouldn't work as a microphone on my computer. So I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do a voiceover on the videos to say stuff while the video is playing to tell the story? I'm like, oh wait, I got my wireless lavalier. I thought I misplaced it bad enough where I lost it, and then I finally found it. And I was testing it right before this call and moving all my files to my computer so that I could work with them on the computer to tell the story. Record it all down. So at least that works now. I know it works. to see how well it works. So I want to get at least the first part of that out for that story. You guys know most of it already, probably, but it helps to have the recording of it. But I'm doing it from my desktop computer, and of course I don't have the emails on it from all the Quora requests that I've been doing on there. So I'm working on getting all the information I need onto the desktop to make the video. Once I got all that stuff, then I got to sort it out. The only way I could figure out to do it was use StreamYards and share the screen and do it to a unlisted or no, record directly to the machine or something. Still working that out, trying to figure that out. Where I can share the screen and talk at the same time that I'm showing a video. Video editing isn't easy for me, I guess. Never get the programs to do what I want them to do half the time anyway. Like the assault that had happened at 8th and Bromley prior needed to be blurred for the victim there. And my software wouldn't do it. It's supposed to do it. It says it can do it, but it wouldn't do it. So I don't know. Don't know what to do about that because it won't do it. So it never got published. If I can figure out how to blur that section, I'll publish it. Use another editing software or something, maybe. Would have been nice to just hire somebody to do it for me. I can't even afford that. It's been a rough month, man. I think every bill possible came due this month. Even had to pay one of them twice. That was a messed up deal there. But that just means I won't have to pay it next month. Scanner's kind of like went dead. I know Brighton ran across a stolen vehicle earlier that had just been stolen from Commerce City, and Commerce City's like, yeah, hold everybody in the car. But I was at the other scene when I was hearing all that. It's like, well, that might have been interesting to go to. Yeah, we're probably not going to have a call to go to up here
was as quiet as it went. They're probably even done with the one with the broken window up here at the McDonald's in the parking lot there. So we're going to be pulling in there in a couple minutes. They're probably, who knows if they even showed up to it. They might have told the people to go file a report. Chances are they actually went to it though. They're not usually that busy. They're not going to respond to a call like that, evangelism call.
Thank you.
57.
So almost 5 o'clock in the morning. This is a car that had broke down earlier that they were talking about on the radio when I was heading down. I was like, I don't remember seeing any car out here. But there's one right there. But they said above the 124th or above the 136th. It's not looking like the same car that they were talking about. But who knows? That was Brighton talking. Missed what they said though. I can replay it. Just waiting to see if they said anything else.
Thank you.
57.
Emergency maintenance numbers is what he asked for. So they had an accident on Bromley here earlier. They had both lanes closed. I don't know exactly where they were, but I think it was clear down the other end of town. McDonald's is busy.
Right, Avery. 50 frame. I have a couple of phone numbers here I can try to call. You're welcome. 5 o'clock.
Alright, let's see if Brighton's even in the parking lot over here. Oh wow. The parking lot's pretty dark. I can see why somebody got their car broken into without the lights on for the parking lot, if they weren't on. But I'm not seeing Brighton out here. These lights in the parking lot aren't usually off this early. Somebody must have adjusted the lights. Because it'd be dark out here in this parking lot right now.
321.
Anyways,
Not confirmed, and they haven't responded at all. Do you want me to send it up third time or just call it?
they confirmed 2 victims at the scene. Like I had known. And that's all they know of, they said. Doesn't mean that somebody isn't going to self-transport to the hospital later on. Or not make it there.
One of the two. You never know. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's almost been an hour since I started streaming for this evening. So, we'll see what happens for the stringer. Probably nothing. But everybody have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Thanks for joining and tuning in. And we shall catch you guys later. Have a good one.